Hello and welcome back everyone. Let's talk about SSL terminating. So, the duty of this module is to offload HTTPS connections and help our capture HTTP and the web application firewall module to work properly with HTTPS requests. Because of course, HTTPS, the S stands for secure. So it means that without the certificates, BitNinja would be unable to see what's going on with the request, see what it contains, what it tries to do. So without this module, BitNinja would be unable to read any of the requests and it would be unable to determine if they are malicious or not. So if you enable SSL terminating, it will try to download and install BitNinja's SSL termination package to /opt/bitninja-ssl-termination, which is basically a hub proxy 1.8.9. We decided to build and publish our self-built hub proxy because it will not depend on official repositories and it will not interfere with other hub proxy installations and configurations. After installation succeeds, it will try to find currently active virtual hosts using HTTPS and extract any information which can be used to generate a valid hubproxy.cfg. The module is responsible for collecting and generating PEM files every 5 minutes, which can be used by BitNinja's SSL termination to offload the HTTP requests. This module works with capture HTTP and web application firewall 2.0 modules. When a gray listed IP tries to connect to your server on 443, it will be redirected to the BitNinja's SSL termination frontend. The capture will appear and the innocent visitor can solve it. So, obviously some machines will differ and some specific scenarios might arise when you are holding your certificates in a specific folder, and so BitNinja will be unable to find them. For example, we have made improvements to this, so BitNinja is trying to find as many as possible, but in some certain scenarios it is possible that you have to configure your own certificate miner. So, to gather the certificate information, SSL terminating module currently uses 3 certificate miner implementations, and these miners are the Apache cert miner, the Nginx cert miner, and the Lightspeed cert miner. A certificate miner implementation should consist of the following steps. So first, we have to collect the public key, and then the private key, and then the chain file for the SSL certificate and put them in a PEM file. Then we put the newly created PEM file in the location of /opt/bitninja, and it should end with the /cert-list-lst file, with every domain that belongs to this certificate separated with spaces, like this, for example. I will not read it out loud, but I will put it on screen so you can see it. So, an example bash implementation for direct domain would be like, let's echo this one, and then look for the, look in this direction and find the domains, find the keys, and find the info we need, and then put these into our file. And and also first you are still checking these keys and the domains for the certificates, which we are putting into the PEM file. And then what we do is we echo this and then create the file that we need, which is the cert-list.lst. And then we are done. So you can make your custom cert miner as default, and to use your certificate miner instead of the config parser module, all you have to do is disable this module and enable the allow set list file addition option, and move your certificate miner to this location and currently only bash scripts are supported, and so the script has to be a .sh file, and the owner of the script has to be root. The set menu will automatically run when the SSLTerminating module is started or restarted. So there are also an easier way to this, is if that you have just a different location for the certificates, you can, or the different location for an Apache 2, for example, you can set up its location in the config file. So it would not be necessary, for example, to write your own certificate miner implementation. Rather, you can just set up the location for the Apache folder or the Nginx or the Lightspeed folder. And we also have some CLI options, which will come in handy later, which is this is how we enable the SSLTerminating module, this is how we disable it, this is how we reload the configuration, and this is how we use the regenerate function. So let's see how we can implement this for real.